It's Nick here for Into Boxing. I am delighted to be joined by Jazza Dickens. First of all, Jazza, how are we?
I'm great, mate, and congratulations on all your success. The channel's going great. I always watch it myself. It's a big boxing channel now, so congratulations on all your hard work.
Appreciate that, mate. Thank you. We'll go back in time in a little while, but we'll talk about the press conference there. It seems very, very confident, your opponent, coming into this.
Of course, and he should be. Of course, he's going to fight. Even more than should be, you know. So, yeah, good for him. Good that he's got his confidence. Surely it'll make a good fight.
He's obviously coming in. It's a world title fight in front of your home fans first and foremost. And that, how big it doesn't get much bigger than that, does it?
It can it? It can really. You can say you can go to America, you can go here, you can go there, but people say they see with the bright lights, but they don't know how it feels when you're fighting in front of your own people in your own city, 5 minutes away from your own house. It's something out of a Rocky film, you know. Knowing Rocky's on the way down to Philly and he's shouting to the father for a blessing before he got there and all that. So, yeah, very, very blessed. It's amazing.
Your opponent's nickname is Lights Out. He said up there about stopping you. Are you expecting him to come full force, to come at you, like looking for the stoppage then? Or is that just a press conferencing, fight build-up, trying to get under your skin?
I hope he's brought his pillar, if that's his nickname, you know, because he could go on any minute. He's been stopping people in South Africa. He's never been out to South Africa, so I'm sure I would have the same record, you know. I'm sure I'd be calling myself Lights Out if I was fighting South Africans, you know.
Do you study your opponent at all, or do you just leave it to your team?
To a certain extent, I get a read. You can sort of get a read on what you know you're capable of. You sort of get a few tactics around what you know you can do to your best and what he doesn't do so well. So yeah, I've seen a few things that we're going to work on, and we've got a good game plan. We've got a great coach in Peter Taylor he has implemented a good game plan. We've been working for a good few weeks on it. So yeah, we've had more than enough time to have a look at him, and we're happy going into this fight. We're confident, you know, we're in top shape.
You mentioned in the press conference as well about going away for training camp, and obviously you've come back home and that. First of all, how has training camp been, and is it a case of you just lock yourself away, get the training done ahead of the big fight, and how nice is it coming back to your home city of Liverpool?
Yeah, well I live in a van, a converted van. That's what in Ireland. It doesn't get much heavier than that, you know what I mean? You're living in a van, going to and from the gym every day from a van. So I just live boxing and going to and back in the gym 2 or 3 times a day. On the weekend, there's just nothing to do, you know what I mean? But I still stay there, don't come home and let myself fester on it and let myself build up. Feed the hunger, feed the beast. So, yeah, it's worth it, but it's been hard, been really hard. But coming home, when you see the Scousers, the Scouse faces, just hear the accent when you come home, it's nice. But Dublin's not too far from Liverpool, the people are just the very same. So, it's home from home for me, and I'm grateful to be in a little place called Ballyfermot. It's a little estate in Dublin. Only Ballyfermot people will know Ballyfermot, not being accepted into the community, you know what I mean? It's nice really, but yeah, it's coming home as well. Special, just seeing Scousers, seeing everyone who's on the card here. I've been in the gym with them at some point, and most of them were young kids, schoolboys at the time when I've been in the gym with them, so it's nice. Even like St. Peter McGrail's brother Joe, one of my closest friends is a little bit older than me, John Edo. Blaine Island, all the lads on the bill. Yeah, it's nice to see it now come through as well. So it's nice just to be home in Liverpool. Rambled on a little bit there, but I'm just trying to show you how I feel about being back home in Liverpool. Yeah, it's nice.
Got a good feeling about that at the press conference. I think everyone's like sort of backing each other, buzzing to be fighting on each other's cards, and obviously Peter headlining, and he's delighted to have yourself on the card, his brother Joe on the card as well. So it's a nice little homely feel here today. On to Saturday night. How does the fight play out in your opinion?
It's just a win. I'll do what I've got to do to win. I can box most ways. I can box. I can fight. I can box inside, outside, whatever I need to do, side to side. I can do what I've got to do to win. You know what I mean? I can dig it out if I have to. So yeah, just to win. That's the most important thing. Winning. You know what I mean? Putting that belt on my kids when they go home, and that's the plan. Yeah.
Now, speaking of belts, last time we spoke to you, which was a few years ago, and we were just speaking about this off camera, when you won the British title, that belt got passed around the crowd, didn't it? And just tell us a little bit about that night and about that occasion, because we had a good laugh about that.
Yeah, well, What happens is in Liverpool, because like most people around the bend, they don't realise the rules. They're hanging over the judges sometimes, trying to shout. You know what I mean? Obviously, the security not going to let that. But after the fight, they get close to the ring. They want to get up the belt. Jazz, give it to me, because we're all like friends and family. We all know each other. No one's going to run away with the belt. You know what I mean? So you just trust them. I mean, the Scouts have got a bit of a bad reputation around this stuff, but yeah, you can trust them, giving them things and they give you it back. But I gave me belts out to my cousin, and it just got one round the crowd. Everyone had a picture, and within a minute, you know what I mean, everyone had it all of it. So yeah, I expect the same, you know what I mean. I expect all the Scouts just to come in, and even the kids come in and we get a picture with the kids come in, we get a picture after the fight. And it's so important for the young kids. I hope that the security do let the kids in, because it's so important for them to get a picture, because if they ever want to go and do it in their life again, again, you have the word again there, they can do it again. They feel like they can go there again, and it's easier to do something again than it is to do it once. You know what I mean? They get that experience with Jazza, and then a lot of kids can go on to do it themselves. So yeah, I think it will be a bit of a madhouse. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, certainly. It's a cracking little venue as well. Like you can tell on Saturday night it's going to be very, very loud. Now, you obviously won't overlook your opponents that night. You've got a big job to do. But you mentioned in the press conference Josh Warrington. Is those sort of names, without overlooking your opponent, are they the sort of names that are on your radar beyond this? God willing, you come through victorious Saturday night.
Yeah, well, through my ups and downs for the last 4 or 5 years, they've been on my lips. You know what I mean? They've never once mentioned me back in the interviews, because I know for them, Jazza, who needs Jazza? He's in that club. Who needs to fight Jazza? And it's been like that. Jazza can fight, he can box. You know what I mean? So with the title, I'm sure I'll get more people willing to fight me.
Leave the final word with yourself. You got a message for your friends, family, supporters, sponsors?
Yeah, all my sponsors, thank you so much. They're all my social medias. Go there and check them out. I wouldn't have been able to do what I've done without them. It's just the way it is. They keep boxing afloat. From behind the scenes, my family and friends, so grateful for the support as always. The people are coming out, and especially my family, you know, my girl and my kids at home who sacrificed everything along with me. Thank you so much. And she's missed their partner and my kids have missed their dad, so yeah, God willing, thanks be to God, and hopefully that it all pays off, not just for me, for them too, you know.
Jazza Dickens, thank you very much for giving Into Boxing some of your time. I wish you all the very best Saturday night.
Thank you.
I hurt all the girls that I fight, but I will come out victorious.
Clock ticking till I become undisputed middleweight champion of the world.
This is another moment that my hand would be risen. I've fully prepared myself for a war.